On tonight's episode, we're going to be making a dark chocolate pumpkin bread. A great treat not just for holiday times, but for any time. Let me show you how it's done. Now, before we begin, let's talk about the ingredients you're going to need, which are probably all things you already have on hand. We have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 stick of very soft butter. We're going to use 1 cup of the canned pumpkin. I'm making sure that you use canned pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling. Also, we have 2 eggs, a half a cup of dark chocolate chips, and you could of course use semi-sweet or milk, whichever you prefer. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and another teaspoon of whatever seasonal spice mix you like, whether it's pumpkin pie filling, whether it's a cinnamon spice blend, about 2 teaspoons total. So those are your ingredients. Let's get started. First up, the butter. Then we're going to mix in the sugar, the eggs, then the last of your wet ingredients, the pumpkin, and mix to combine. Once this is nice and smooth, we're going to add in our flour and baking soda and then our cinnamon and spice mix. Now, all that's left is the chocolate. Now, you could just take the chips by themselves, fold them into the mix here. But instead, I've gone ahead and melted the chocolate, and I will just mix it in this nice melted liquidy form. Now, with the melted chocolate mixed in like this, it'll create a nice swirled effect, my final product. So now what we're going to do is take this whole mix, pop it into a greased loaf pan, and bake it at 350 degrees for about 50 to 60 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. After that, we're going to let it cool completely on a rack, and then you can eat it. And here we have the final product. Now, you could serve this warm with some ice cream, chilled with a nice cup of coffee, or you can just pick it up and eat it. See you next time.